everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of the Inside Swoop, where we highlight athletes and coaches from Northwest University Athletics. I'm your host, Maya Duchesne, and today we are joined by someone very special who was selected specifically for the first episode, Joao Fonseca.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the invite.
Joao is a part of the men's soccer team here at NU. He just finished his first season a couple of months ago after he transferred from Northeastern Junior College in Sterling, Colorado. Though Joao has spent the last 3 years here in the States, why don't you tell us where you are originally from?
Yeah, I'm from Brazil. I'm from the city of Belo Horizonte. So my state borders both Rio and São Paulo, which are normally the cities people know about, the states people know about.
So Joao, I know you're easy to talk to. You have light conversations with everyone around you. So I'm guessing that you are the youngest child of your family.
I mean, thanks. I wouldn't say that, but I appreciate it. No, I'm not. I'm actually the first one of both of my families to be born. I'm like the first of like the next generation, which is pretty cool. Like the first son, cousin, grandchild, everything. It's pretty cool. And then my brother is the next one. Mateus, he's 5 years younger than me. He's back in Brazil. Miss that guy a lot. Kind of crazy to see he's getting his license now. It's awesome. He's like a freshman in college over there, studying college. So it's kind of crazy to see that I'm doing college with him.
Yeah.
I'm here, he's there. So
does he play soccer as well?
He is really good in soccer, but he chose to pursue he likes fighting a lot. He likes a lot of things. He's done cubing a bunch of times. So he taught me how to do the Rubik's Cube, which is a pretty cool kind of random talent to have.
Right.
My mom, miss her a lot. Her name's Viviane. She's originally from Rio, the state of Rio. And my dad, his name is Gillian. He's from my state. He's from Betim, which is in Minas Gerais, which is my state. But yeah, I miss both of them a lot. I haven't seen them in like 7-8 months since last summer. Yeah. Didn't go to Brazil at the end of the year, so it's great to go to Brazil at the end of the year because it's cold here, it's hot there. It's opposite. So
tell us a little bit more about your hometown. What are your favorite things to do, favorite things to eat, any traditions that you guys have? Just go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty easy for me to talk about that because I absolutely love Brazilian food, and there's a bunch of snacks and a bunch of things that we eat over there that I haven't gotten to eat in like so many months and so long. The first one is a drink, Guaraná. It's from a Brazilian fruit, which is found in the Amazon. And my favorite, I'm not that good of a cook, but I can do the basics. However, I can do a really good Brazilian dessert, which takes 3 ingredients. It's just easy, but it's brigadeiro, which is a little chocolate. Don't even want to think about it that much because I'm going to crave it. But
yeah. Are you going to give us the ingredients or is it a secret?
Oh, yeah. It's chocolate, powdered chocolate, butter, and condensed milk. That's it. You put it in a pan, you mix it up till it's ready.
So as I said, Joao transferred from Northeastern Junior College in Sterling, Colorado. He was there for his first 2 years of college. Your most recent year at Northeastern, you guys made it to the regionals. You played in the quarterfinals, won that game, and then the second game you guys lost in the semifinals. But I believe you were injured in the quarterfinal game. Am I right?
Yeah, it was a game. It was our last home game during playoffs, and I got tackled and I tore my meniscus. It was kind of funny because when I went to, it was so painful. But when I got to the table, he kind of tested me, the athletic trainer. He was like, "It's probably your meniscus," and I'm like, "What is a meniscus?"
Yeah,
I have to draw it out for me.
Right.
But then I got back to Brazil after that. Got a surgery back in Brazil to stitch the meniscus back in place. Didn't really work. So when I came back to do the rehab and all that stuff back in Colorado, it torn again. So I came back to Brazil for the second time for the summer and got it taken out, a second surgery. So it was a year that I stayed injured, but it was amazing to just come back after a year. It was kind of crazy because it's exactly a year. I think my game was like October 22nd or something like that on 22 that I got injured. And then we had a game here at Northwest on October, I think it's 22nd or 21st as well, that I got to play. So it was really fun.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that game here in a few moments. But first of all, after playing at Northeastern and being injured and going through all that rehab, where did Northwest come into play during this?
Yeah, it came into play because I had a friend over here who played with me in Colorado, Elliot. He's from England. He came here, stayed for a semester, and then I was talking to him that I wanted to transfer because I was in a community college. And then he told me about Northwest, told me about the Christian culture, told me about the team, the facilities, told me about everything. And I was like, well, that sounds great. That sounds perfect.
So this past soccer season, you sit out for the first 13 games due to your injury. You go into the first half of the Providence game, don't see much action. You go in the second half of the game in the 81st minute, and you score in the 87th minute. Take us through what's going through your mind in those 6 minutes of play and what's kind of going through your mind after you score your first goal as an Eagle and your first goal back.
I feel like individually it was really big for me because of the year that I stayed injured. You know, athletes that get injured, they know how it is to like get back on the playing field after so long. Individually, it was really nice to think about, oh my gosh, after a year, come back, I can play up to the level that I kind of wanted and score. As of the results, it wasn't really what we wanted to, but individually, I would say it was a good step for me to kind of get back on the level that I want.
You guys had a bit of a rough go this season, being just short of playoffs. You have 7 seniors graduating, and not only are they graduating, but they played substantial minutes on the field. What does this mean for the team next year with transfers coming in, freshmen coming in, all the returners, yourself? What do you expect coming from the team next year?
Yeah, I'm really excited. Overall, really excited for next season. I mean, we had a lot of great guys graduate, but we had a great team overall with freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and the next seniors. We just announced a couple of people signing in. We have a returner, Elliot's coming back. We're really excited overall. I think we have a great group of guys. Just everyone is important in every single part. When I was out of the field, I felt as important as I was on the field when I was injured. I got to go to every single game, and I got to cheer on like it's, you know, my childhood team. You know what I mean? So we're really excited.
Yeah.
Getting ready right away.
Who are you most excited to play with next season?
I can shout everyone out. I
Right.
mean, I just love the fact that we're a team. You know what I mean? If I shout a name, I'll have to shout all the other 32 names. It's just family, you know, it's just the team that we have. We have to be united. Everyone is important in what they do.
So, Joao, just recently you've become a member of ASA, which, for those that don't know, is Associated Student Athletes here at Northwest. Every team at Northwest has 1 to 2 members in the ASA group, and they're able to share ideas that teams come up with or that athletic administration comes up with and kind of be the bridge between student athletes and administration, as well as all of our fans here on campus. So the last few months, ASA put on a few themed basketball games. We had pink out, there was white out, we gave away 50 free t-shirts. So a lot of that is behind the scenes, and Joao has been a huge part of it. Joao, why don't you tell us a bit about what it's like to be a part of ASA and your guys' future plans?
Yeah, I think I'm excited to be part of ASA, but I think the greatest thing for me is that I kind of want to make the college experience, I think, the best. Me coming from Brazil, it's just going to college in the US, it's just all about the team spirit, all about, you know, the movies that you see. We had a couple last games this last basketball season that we're just, okay, let's just try everything out. Let's just get people to get dressed as Swoops, our mascot. Let's get music during halftime shows. Let's get a ton of fun things to experience. And we were really happy with the outcome. But not only that, ASA deals with a lot of things regarding the student athletes so they can have a voice, you know what I mean, from what they want and what they want to see different and to make the whole college experience better for everyone.
Well, Joao, thank you so much for being a part of the first edition of the Inside Swoop. It was great to have you, and we look forward to see what you and the team are going to do on the soccer field next year.
I appreciate it. We're excited. Thank you for having me. Challenge up.